Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move it coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move it coast shit.
Hey, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Coming up on my nose.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga. I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga. I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowin' by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move it coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit.
West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going, I'm off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to ignite, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Yeah, I'm on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dawg. Certified road You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. Ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Should've took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shawty and I show her. She could never get a priest hoeing. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating, why the temple? Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commanding general get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said, 7 women gon' be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga, too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man, shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga.
I pray where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe to lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with ya. Fuck the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit, I ain't listening, is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jack the Ripper. War, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell should've never kidnapped my family. I can't just do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots, you a bird feeder. Claiming he a demon, what's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him, this shit light work. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you won't never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%. I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him. Just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody won't be Richard Porter. God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side. Yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
I just wanna see my enemies fall. Yeah.
Hey, look, I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s where they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Trying to build my own city, homie. Enough room to put my niggas on it. Then start a couple business on it. Fuck any heathen, never shitted on me. Yeah. Public housing we done lived through. Trying to put that in my real view. Gold rolls, what I still do. I can see the picture with a clear view. Gotta separate the snakes and all you fuck niggas that's gon' hate. Daily pray to God I don't catch another case. But that's a small risk that I feel I gotta take. Only certain niggas, they gon' feel this. Still deliver verses on that real shit. If I get a couple million, I'ma bust this shit down with these children. I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s where they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Don't get up out of bounds, homie. Got killers with them rounds on them. Look like I'm fed from the drum. Look, don't make me make the reaper rain down on them. I can give a fuck if you rock blue. And I was Sue Woo from the Fruittown crew. Cops still shoot us every time we move. They hate you, nigga, like they hate me too. Just know that brotherhood is a weapon. Build another zone, get protected. Too many sisters in the city been molested. Now I'm stacking soldiers off the block like it's Tetris. Woo! Know that truth, it give you chills, don't it? Steady ringing in your ears, won't it? If I'm blessed to make a meal, I'ma bust that shit down with my real homies. I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s where they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow.
Yeah. To all them children that grew up with parents strung out on drugs. Yeah.
I just wanna bow.
Hope you do too. And I hope you do too. Yeah. Man, to the brother that had a rib and she left him for whatever reason. Yeah.
I just wanna bow.
I hope you do too. And to the sister, you know what I'm saying, that had that nigga leave her. Yeah, yeah.
Nigga, I just wanna bow.
Some of my niggas is locked up. I hope you do too. Man, I hope you niggas see the light of day.
Yeah, I just wanna bow. Yeah, I just wanna bow.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, man. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, man.
Cause if they make the wrong move, it costs. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up, I'm about to vote. They see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army. Going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth.
Everybody, what's the feel that? Look at that. Look. Okay. That's do this. Right? Come on. and go, hey, yeah, man, this is great. Party time, party time. But some of us have dignity, and some of us have integrity, and some of us actually love our people enough to go, nah, I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with you celebrating that. You understand? So that's what we're doing. Give me 1 second. Napash, how we looking?
12 now.
All right, no sweat.
12. All right, it's shoot my lock. Can't hear us.
Come.
Hey, who said Salaki? Go ahead.
So I was wondering, could we precept Second Thessalonians 1:6 for what you said? Because the Lord, He does require a recompense.
Yes, absolutely. These are why you have to understand. If we break down how this country views crime, all right, make sure we're straight. Okay, good. If we break down how this country, the United States of America, views crime, why can't we apply this to what happened to Native Indigenous people? Why not? Is there some type of statute of limitation that I'm unaware of? Or would you have to cover the crime by sweeping it under the rug and telling people and children that this is a day of family? This ain't nothing new in this country either. Let's not make no mistake about it. Are we going to sit here and pretend? Let's play a game. Are we going to sit here and pretend that this country hasn't lied and covered up things for years and years and years? Are we going to sit here and pretend that that doesn't exist? We're going to do that? We're going to sit here and pretend that cover-ups and lies and whitewashing doesn't exist. I posted a woman shooting up a police station on our other page, and people, specifically white folks, because y'all know how y'all are. Like your team, like you represent that team, okay? So when you see one of your teammates out here acting crazy, you got to answer for that. You understand? This is the team you play for, okay? You play for this team. So this white woman was inside of a police station shooting this thing up. If you don't believe me, go to our page and see it for yourself. It's on the other ISUBK Atlanta page, ISUBK.Atlanta, right? And she's shooting in the police station, going off. The police are behind the wall asking the question like, oh, is our glass bulletproof? Obviously it is, since, you know, the bullet can't get through there. And then the police come out, and you'll never guess. I know y'all brothers know because y'all seen it. To people on TikTok, guess what the police did to the woman? The white woman that was shooting up the police department. Guess what they did? Just take a stab at it. Just take a stab. Taser. They said they used a plastic device on her. You know. They tased her. They did nothing, man. They tackled her on the ground. There was like 7 of them, and they gently placed her on the ground. Now, to the person who said the Native Indigenous and any Hispanic or any Black person, here's the question for you. Do you think we would have got tased? Do you think that we would have gotten tased, man? You know, we wouldn't have got tased.
Right.
Yeah.
We would have got Trayvon Martin.
Come on. Sandra Bland. We'd have got goddamn Tamir Rice. OJ. I mean, not OJ. Who's my man name? Rodney King. Man, we getting attacked for running. This brother was jogging one time. A kid pulls out a toy gun and gets absolutely destroyed. So we're gonna pretend that there's some type of a hypocrisy here. Like I'm tripping. We're gonna pretend like privilege don't exist, man. Go ahead. Somebody says Salaki. Go ahead.
Salaki. Otherwise, you know, they would have came out shooting like they was at the OK Corral.
Man, they would have came guns are blazing, man. You're right. Guns are blazing for us, man. Are we going to pretend that does not exist? It doesn't. Okay. You're a professional victim. You got to see these comments on this, man. It is hilarious, man. Professional victim. We are the descendants of slaves. It's not a professional victim. We are oppressed people to this day. That's the point. And in this chat, if y'all go to TikTok right now, in the chat, they're proving my point. They're proving the point about tonight. See, when you bring up the crimes that were committed to us, you get things like this. When I mentioned 9/11, you didn't hear a peep. You didn't hear a peep. When I mentioned 9/11 and having a turkey on 9/11, you don't hear nothing. But as soon as I talk about Tamir Rice, and as soon as I talk about, here they come on, man. You're delusional. I'm gonna tell you how it started. Halak.
Khan, sir.
Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ, man. What's good with you, man?
I'm Tawab, sir. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatah. How about yourself?
I'm solid. Listen, I need you to read heavy for me tonight, man. Pretty strong tonight, all right?
Khan.
All right. First precept we're going to pull. Give me Gad, all right? It's in Genesis 49. I think, Genesis 49. I believe it's 14. I'll get with you. Hold on one second. All right, this book I was telling you guys about, I put it up on TikTok, but I'm gonna put it here too. This is a very powerful book. It's called We Came from the East. Okay. All right. It has every powerful information that you need to know about the native indigenous people and the tribes that were here. Christopher Columbus, whose name is not Christopher at all, which is also something that they told us, right? Settler coming here, discovery, yeah. He was lost. He used the Bible to find us. He used the Bible to find the Lord's chosen people. That's what he did. And if you don't believe me, it's in the book. I want you to purchase the book. I want you to purchase this like you do your history books. When you go to what's that store called? Borders Books and Beat Up People. Whatever that store, go ahead and get a book and read for yourself. Professional victim. Professional privilege. And it talks about the tribe of Gad and Reuben, the Seminole Indians, and what parts of the country they migrated to and who was here and who also spoke Hebrew. I bet you didn't know that either. But let's get the tribe of Gad. You got that for me?
Khan, sir.
All right, read it nice and loud, brother.
Khan. The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him.
Say it again from the top.
Gad, a troop shall overcome him.
A troop shall overcome Gad. Now, when you think about a troop, what do you think of exactly? When you think about troop, when you hear that word, what is it that you actually think of? What do you think of? Anybody? Go ahead, Allah.
Khan, sir. A military troop.
Yeah, military troop, a gang. The troop shall overcome Gad. Keep going.
Khan. But he shall overcome at the last.
And he shall overcome at the last. When you talk about those last days, when Christ returns, Gad is going to get his recompenses. You understand? Gad is getting revenge. The scriptures say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And make no mistake about it. That troop that overtook Gad and put us on reservations and put us on a trail of tears and every known day of terror and massacre is coming back to them. They're going to be rewarded with it. Thank you. Somebody said U.S. Cavalry. Yeah. They're going to get repaid with it. The world calls it karma.
That's right.
That's what the world calls it. When y'all know y'all hear this term like, oh, karma is a B. Karma is a B. Yeah. Karma. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. That's in the Bible. That's in Revelations too, if I'm not mistaken. Which means what? It means it to be revealed. It's going to happen. You understand? And that's the tribe of Gad, the native indigenous people who were overtaken by a troop. Some cats coming on the boat, wanting peace, coming with peace and offerings, and yeah, we come in peace, we come in peace. But in the back of their mind, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? Go ahead.
War, Adawan.
War. That's what they were thinking. And isn't that funny how earlier when we talking to people, they'll tell us that we're professional victims, right? And I'm sure they told slaves and native indigenous that too. Oh, stop crying. Oh, no. The mentality that we have for wanting just justice is always somehow overlooked and looked at as, oh, well, you're playing the victim. We're not playing. And it damn sure ain't no victim.
That's right.
You think we're playing? Do we look like we're playing? This is not fun time. We're not having turkey. We want justice for what your ancestors did to us. The so-called Jewish man, he got his reparations. Where in the hell is ours? Now, you could give the land back, which you won't. We know that already. However, your day is coming. It is coming. You took over Gad. You took over a lot of the tribes, man. You do it to this day. This cat in here said, and the government, absolutely right. Yeah, we came from the east, right here. We came from the east. I don't know if y'all can see it right there. Powerful, powerful book, man. Powerful book. All right, and like I said, it's not that dense. It's very light, but heavy with information. But a troop has taken over us and is still doing it. What's the proof? What's the proof that the troop is still taking over Gad? What's the proof of it? Anybody want to take a shot at it?
Lucky, sir.
Go ahead, Mawasar, right?
Okay.
I was making sure it's you, brother. Go ahead.
Okay. I mean, you look at it. Look how they try to take the lands back. When it was at Standing Rock, when they wanted to put a pipeline through there, and they tried to take the reservation land that it was given to them by the government. They try to take that back. Right.
What was that? And it was in South. Was it? What was that in South Dakota or North Dakota when they did that pipeline thing? In it? Yeah, trying to take again. You give the native indigenous something, and now you're trying to take it back, as if to say it was yours to begin with. As if to say it was yours to begin with. And if you don't feel, here's the problem: if you don't feel that, if you don't feel empathy, and wanting to be like, damn man, that's wrong, then you're a part of the problem. Can somebody come take something of yours? Could somebody come unalive your family and you be totally cool with it? So cool, however, that you're going to have a feast because of it? Or would you want payback and justice for what happened? Y'all can answer that in the TikTok thread. Do you want justice or are you cool? You know? Because that's kind of the crux of what we're talking about. This is the scope that we have to look at it as. Justice or you know, or just move on. In order to get over trauma, nobody ever says, hey man, you got to leave the past in the past, man. How do you get over it? How do you get over trauma? How does a soldier coming back from war in Iraq get over post-traumatic stress and all that? How does he get over PTSD? How does he do it? Or do you tell him to forget about it? It's all right. You saw a bunch of massacres over there, okay? You saw a bunch of massacres happen. Some of them in which you committed. Some of those crimes you committed. Which, to whoever's point earlier about crime, it's an act of terror.
Right.
That's what we're talking about. An act of terror. Crime is just a word I'm using for right now because TikTok is very sensitive. I think I said that earlier today. TikTok is very sensitive. So I'm using the words very wisely here. I'm trying to be careful. But it's an act of terror.
Yes, sir.
Hold your point. Give me 1 second. So that soldier comes back. He has PTSD. All right? And he'll take that and go tell you and go, hey, I need some help. And you'll help him. What's the plan on helping Native Indigenous people who are oppressed that go through PTSD as well? Because make no mistake about it, trauma is passed down. Generation to generation. It's passed down. No different from privilege. Your privilege is passed down from generation to generation. And how do you know that? Because your parents told your parent, it's okay. No, man, this place belongs to you. You could do whatever you want to do. Yours is for the taking. There's a different conversation that we have in Black, Hispanic, and Native Indigenous houses for sure. Our conversations don't sound like, hey, you can do whatever you want. Our conversations sound like this. Be careful now. When the police pull you over, what do they tell us, y'all? Put your hands at 10 and 2. Put your hands at 10 and 2. Don't say nothing. Be careful what you're saying. Be polite. Be mannerable. Pull your pants up. Don't look like a You know why our parents give us that? Because their parents gave it to them. And their parents gave it to them. Passing that trauma down. Not so much as the pain of it, but how to cope in it. How to cope in it. That's how they pass it down. Go ahead.
Tell you put your hands up at the same time. They trying to tell you put your hands behind your back.
Right.
Oh, you reaching for something.
Yeah. Put your hands up. Just innocent. Hey, please, sir, please. Back in the day, they used to tell us that, back in the day, meaning a couple years ago, they used to tell us that the police are unaliving us because of what we're wearing. We're getting these acts of terror done to us because of what we wear, right? However, if you go back to the 40s, 50s, and 60s, them brothers had on suits. Right. You can find footage of this. Brothers with suits getting beat up in streets. Right. And the oppressor holding them up smiling. Like the Joker. So it ain't the clothes.
That's right.
It damn sure ain't the clothes and I'm in. Maybe it's the skin I'm in. Maybe that might be what it's. That might be the thing. All right. Another one. Okay, somebody said, "Oh my God, another one dividing." No, I'm not dividing anybody. I'm bringing us together. Man. I'm doing what the United Nations does, which we are not a part of either, by the way. You would think that we should be, right? We don't got a seat. We don't got a seat over there. You understand? But we already got the GAD part down. Now we're going to move on to the agreement that was made and how it was made. Give me Psalms 55, I believe, in 21.
Come on, sir.
You understand? Because in order to make an agreement and in order to sell somebody on peace, you have to present it in a way that you could digest. It has to be, what's the slogan that they say? You get more flies with bees with honey than you do vinegar, whatever the hell that is. Basically, you got to be sweet. And make no mistake about it, brothers and sisters in the room. He came over here with some smooth words for sure. Is that not the history? It's in the Bible. It's in it. It's in the Bible. Now, earlier, I said to y'all, I said, when y'all see me point over here, I'm pointing to the people on TikTok. Because we stream in 3 places, which solid, But I asked y'all earlier if you believe in the Bible. All right. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. You got that from me a lot?
Come on, sir.
Oh, wait, hold your point, Halak. Give me 1 second. All right, who says Salaki? Go ahead.
Mawasar, sir.
Go ahead, Mawasar.
Hey, to the cat that said, you try to divide us. I mean, we've been divided since we came here as slaves. We was already divided. So I don't know what they talking about. And as long as you a good boy, how you say, a good boy Negro, I'll say, you know, hey, they all good with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. We're not divided. See, the thing is, when we talk about what was done to us, people say that they're trying to divide. We're trying to divide people. No. Telling a lie about Thanksgiving is division. That's division. You taught, in this society taught, that day was one of fun, games, breaking bread. Okay? We're telling the truth to bring our people together. You want us to keep the lie going because that is what is going to divide us. There is no profit in us being divided. That's the point. The point is division. So the person is right. We want separation. We want the separation. The Lord wants the separation. We want it to be separate from you.
Right.
The very people and the individuals responsible for what has happened to us in this country. We want the division. And the only way that we can get that division is if we actually expose the truth about it. Nobody wants to have no dealing with Bill Cosby, right? Everybody was on the side before when he was Mr. Jello Pudding. When he was Mr. Jello Pudding, everybody was on the side. And then when they found out the truth, everybody divided. It's better this way, ain't it? It's better that way, right?
Right.
It is only up until we start talking about the crimes that have happened to us that now people go, man, that's division. That's hate. It's love. Hate is lying to me. Hate is lying to your children.
Right.
That's what hate is. Hate is saying, hey, listen, damn what this native indigenous person talking about. Here's what really happened, right? And telling the kids that a person is coming to give them $20 because they lost a tooth is lying. We're not in the business of lying.
That's right.
We're not in the business of lying. And in order to rebuild and to gather ourselves together, we have to start telling the truth. That's the only way we come together. And it's always funny to me and to all of us that anytime you start talking about the acts of terror that have been committed to us, oh man, you're just trying to divide. Well, what the hell are you doing to solve the problem besides covering it up still to make sure that your lineage is safe and protected, so that way nobody chastises you. You keep the lie going. You understand? And as long as the lie is going, our people could always just love on you. Oh no, they ain't do it. This person didn't do it. This person didn't do it. But the minute that you go, well, man, look, I learned about this in here. I learned about it. Oh man, but we all together, right? No, why are you lying to me? Why did you lie to me? If we so together and we so friends and you love me, why are you lying to me? You're lying to me to cover up the thing that you did. So that way I could not think about it at all. That's right. Which is what Thanksgiving is all about. Thanksgiving is a day of covering up things under the disguise of family. So that way you could pretend to love somebody when you actually hate the people at that table. Anytime Thanksgiving comes around, all of y'all sit at the table. Oh, she coming. Oh, boy. Oh, this person coming. You know, this person's coming. Oh, man. Oh, man. Y'all don't do that? We gonna pretend like that don't happen either? Right. Fights don't break out during Thanksgiving, arguments, because y'all hate each other, but you say it's about family. Here's how you know that you're a hypocrite. Do it a month before. Right. Do it a month before. Don't feel obligated to do. See, it's an obligation for you. That's right. You know? So that's why you're like, oh God, here you go. Yeah. When is the 26th? You know, Sharon is coming out of town, and Kevin is coming out of town, and you know how he is. He a drinker, he an alcoholic. You hate each other, man. Right. You absolutely hate each other because that's the spirit of that day. The day itself is rooted in hate. It is rooted in terror. What the hell you think is supposed to be projected as later in life? Love. No, the Feast of Hanukkah is love. The Passover, that's love. All of these high holy days and feast days are of love.
Right.
Because the loving of your people. You can't base a day on bloodshed on love. You just can't do it.
Right.
That'd be like, sisters, any women online right now, that'd be like being in an abusive relationship, but telling everybody you love the person. Like, I love him so much. I love him so much, but you're getting beat up. You're getting abused. You got that precept for me a lot?
Khan, sir. The
Let's
book
go
of
to it
Psalms.
right now. Yep.
Khan, sir. Psalms chapter 55 and verse 21.
Yep.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Uh-huh.
But war was in his heart.
Now stop right there. I'm giving you guys milk scriptures tonight because I understand that the only meat that you can handle is on Thanksgiving. So I'm giving you real fundamental stuff, man. For those of you in the weird, Psalms 55, were you at 20 or 21, Halak?
21, sir.
Yeah, Psalms 55 and 21. That's where we are. And the real online knucklehead said, Happy Thanksgiving, dude. I'll be sure to remember that on 9/11. I'm gonna make sure I remember you said that. Because I may or may not be having turkey that day. I don't know. And I'm gonna say happy 9/11 to you, knucklehead. Knucklehead Motors. What up? Shout out to Knucklehead Motors for being the example tonight of exactly what I'm talking about. And his name is Knucklehead. I mean, come on. I mean, what are we doing here? At this point, it's just it's just fun. But yeah, so they come over here, and those words were smoother than butter, man. Those words that the oppressor gave the tribe of Gad, smooth, very smooth. Oh, we come in peace. Put their little hand out. We come in peace. The agreement. We come in peace. You know, we just here to learn and, kind of just take it all in and see how we can help. Meanwhile, you can't really help because you don't have a culture. You came here to learn because you didn't really know how to do anything. When you really came over here to conquer and destroy,
right? To
take, not learn. Yeah, you're going to learn, but then after that, you'll take. Read it again from the top.
Khan, sir. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Uh-huh.
But war was in his heart.
What was in his heart?
War was in his heart.
Was peace in his heart?
War was in his heart.
War was in his heart. War was in his mind. It was in the back of his mind. He knew what he was doing when he came over here. That's the whole reason why they sailed the seas, man. He used the Bible to come over here to find the tribes in order to reap the benefits. Why? Because anywhere Israelites exist, that's where your money is. That's where the treasure is. Because we are the salt of the earth. If it were not for us, there would be no empires because we are the ones who build the empire. We're the ones who build your empire.
That's right.
As your slaves, your Roman Empire, your Assyrian Empire, America, that empire wasn't built on Americans. It was built on Native Americans.
Right.
You understand? For those of you like Knucklehead with that flag, waving and he didn't build it. Knucklehead had absolutely nothing to do with building America. He did, however, do this. Get back now. Put the brick up, put the mortar and shit, put that all the way, put all that, It's cool when you supervising the slavery. You understand? And but in order to do that, you got to speak smooth words. And I use this analogy all the time. Women, you ever been with a terrible man before? How did he get you? How did he get you? If any sisters in the chat, any black women in this chat, I don't know if white men run game. I'm not sure. I don't think they have to. I think they got money, right, Rob? I think.
Right.
I think the white man has money. I don't think he has to run game. But how does a brother get into the life of a black woman. You understand? He runs game.
Right.
Sweet, smooth words. And then when he does you wrong, or when he lies to you out of his mouth, when he lies to you, you go, well, all black men ain't is. It's all of them. Right. Okay. Keep that same energy for Thanksgiving. Keep that same energy for Thanksgiving, because somebody lied to you too years ago.
Right.
But keep that same energy like you do for us. I'm not accusing any sister, but that it is not an inaccurate statement. Or would you be willing to forgive and just let the past be the past? I bet you won't say forgive and let the past be the past. You're going to hold on to that. That's why we hold on to the truth about Thanksgiving. That's why we do it. Because we don't want to be duped. We are tired of being lied to. If you like being lied to, Thursday night, go ahead and go get you the meanest turkey, dip it in a deep fry, get grease all over your face, burn yourself alive, and then argue with your family. I'm telling you it's going to happen. I'm prophesying. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right? And after you're done arguing and fighting and getting drunk and falling all over the place and telling each other that you hate each other, come back here, subscribe, inbox me and go, when is the next class? Because I'm telling you what that day is. But that's how you capture somebody. You got to have smooth words coming out of your mouth with the intention of crime in your mind. That's how it works. Keep going, Halak.
Sir. His words were softer than oil.
His words were softer. Let me tell you something about the oppressor, man. Ain't nobody words softer, man. Ain't nobody words softer. If you at work and he says, good job, you're like, oh, you melt. You're like, oh, boss said good job. Boss said good job. That means I'm working hard. And you'll pick up more hours. You try to be super slave, because those words, it feels good, right? Let's think about oil. Oil is so slick and smooth in your hand. Sometimes it smells good too.
Yeah.
Those are words, man. Slick. That's what oil is. It's slick. His words are slick. His words are smooth, man. They slick like oil, man. But there's always an agenda behind the words.
Right.
Always an agenda behind the words. And we'll find out. Keep going.
Khan, sir. Yet were they drawn swords.
Yet were they drawn swords. All right. So now the words of his mouth are smooth. They smooth and slick like oil, but yet they were drawn swords. God. So just as fast as he can go from, hey, how you doing? He can go from, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Quick to cut you down, man. Ain't that how your boss is at work? It's a real thing. It is not this thing that it is not apparent to us. We need to know these things, man. And you're given another lie, like Thanksgiving, and we sit here and we harp on the fact that we don't like people lying to us. Yet we celebrate holidays that are a lie to us. What kind of sense does that make, man? None at all. If I told you that Psalms 55 and 21 was about a black man, everybody would be like, oh, yeah, that's right, girl. Yeah, girl, because, yeah, they do that. Yeah. You would absolutely just kneel to that and be like, but I'm telling you, it's not. I'm telling you, it's about an agreement that was made with the so-called oppressor and the native indigenous man. And this is the agreement. Here's what we're going to do. And how'd that work out for us? How'd that work out for us? Anybody know in the chat? I know y'all know in the room. I know Halak, I know Napash Rob and Kaya know. Anybody in the chat know how that agreement worked out? Anybody want to take a stab at it? Any real American want to take a stab at it? Yeah, America. How did that agreement work out? Did it work out? Or did they break that agreement and those treaties? Or are we going to pretend like we don't know history either now? Because if this precept, if this scripture in the Bible does not fit that oppressor, then please tell me who in the hell it fits. Because it's fitting somebody. It's fitting them just like a suit. It's fitting them very well. Read it again from the top. Like, I don't think they heard it online.
Come on, sir. The book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 21.
Right.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Uh-huh.
But war was in his heart.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
Come on. His words were softer than oil.
Yep.
Yet were they drawn swords.
Now tell me in the chat who this is about. Tell me in the chat who this is about. Not y'all on YouTube. Not y'all on Facebook. On TikTok. Who is that about? Based off of this context of that agreement that was made. Huh? It's quiet now. Where are the real Americans at? Put those flags in the air and wave them like you just don't. Where y'all at now? It's crickets now.
That's right.
What about that division? It's quiet, huh? Exactly. That's the point. You see? Now, is that me dividing somebody? Or was the division already there and I'm just telling you about it? Halak, you want to take a stab at it? Did I just create division or did I just expose it?
Salakia, sir. You're just exposing it.
Yeah, the Lord has just exposed the division. He exposed the agreement that was made. He exposed it. Now, where's the togetherness there? See, when you blame that lineage, it's quiet now. United we stand, divided we fall, baby. Is America not falling?
Right.
Not right now. America is falling, just like every other empire. And it typically usually falls when the end is near, which it is, which is why we do this job. We're trying to bring our people together. Yes, it is. It's falling fast. It's falling very fast. Fires over here going off, man. People raided and they tearing down city streets, man, and supporting that damn Palestine and whatchamacall, tearing the streets up. Where's our protest at, man? Where's Black, Hispanic, and Native Indigenous people protest at? Where's ours at? You talking about a crime across the water, man. What about the crime here? Where is our crime bill, Joe Biden? Why are Latinos still locked up in cages on the border, Joe Biden and Barack Obama? Why are there no rallies and why are nobody praying for us? Because you want us to forget, but yet you keep jamming in our faces Palestine and Israel.
Right.
You jamming that in our faces now as the new never forget. But we got to forget the massacres and the day of terror that took place on Thanksgiving and days before and after that, and forgetting slavery? You want us to forget that too? I'll be damned. We're not going to forget that. There's going to be a clear-cut reminder tonight of what that is and who had done it. Because we're charging you. The Lord is charging you, man. The Lord is charging you with that crime, man. And you're going to have to foot the bill and pay for that crime anyway. Give me that scripture about the vagabond. Rob, I know you know where it's at.
Go.
And somebody give me, he was a murderer from the beginning too. Halak, you give me murder from the beginning, and Rob, you give me the one I asked about. That's right. Real talk, man. We're gonna pay for what now? Don't worry about it. You'll get it in a minute. We don't have no protest. Yeah, right. Because the oppressor has the spirit of Cain. If you don't know who Cain is, Cain was the first recorded, you know what, in the Bible. Because you know you can't say certain things on TikTok, boy. They'll take you down, boy. They'll take you down. Yet they showing African women's breast on it, and I don't understand. We talk about our culture, we get taken off the internet. Africans show their boobs, no problem. No problem. And it's going to come to pass. Right. Let me go. Halak, hold on. Let me go to Ra'ad first, because I'm gonna hit them heavy with this one, nice and loud, please, Ra'ad.
Khan, I don't want to con. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4 and verse 14. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid.
Right.
And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth.
That is your oppressor. That's right. And I'll prove it to you. If you on YouTube and Facebook, go to TikTok right now. Go to TikTok right now. First of all, if you on the chat, look up fugitive, the definition of fugitive and vagabond. They're doing it in the chat right now. What is a fugitive? Somebody that's running from the crime.
Right.
They're running from their crimes, man. Make no mistake about it. That fits them. Now, I know that reverse psychology, what they've been doing to us for 400 plus years, they'll go, well, what about y'all? Y'all run from crimes. Which one? Which crime? Which crime are we running from? Better yet, which crime have we not paid for yet? How many of us are locked up for no apparent reason whatsoever? Locked up for crimes that they didn't commit. Brothers, Black, Hispanic, Native Indigenous are locked up for crimes that they didn't commit. You are a vagabond and a fugitive. You run from your crimes, man. Even when people are talking about them, you'll start going around, what about this? And what about these people? And what about, we need to divide, we need to stay together. No, man. Justice has to happen. Thanksgiving has to end and die.
Right.
That's right. Thanksgiving has to go. But you don't want it to go because Thanksgiving going means that you're now becoming more exposed. You ever seen that movie, The Fugitive, with what's my man name? Harrison Ford. He's just running. He hiding. And when you hide and a detective comes wearing a shield to start putting the clues together and opening doors and figuring things out, your hiding space gets tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter to where you can't hide no more. And you've been running. Historically, you've been running. But now books exist and Negroes can read them. Ain't that crazy? Black people can read now. Give it up for Black people, man. Give it up for Black. Right. Black people can read, and we read in books. And now information is not hidden anymore. Oh, it's so beautiful, man. And now you can type things too, because they give Black people computers, you know? And now you can type things and find information. So now it's harder and harder for you to hide. That's right. It's harder and harder for you to hide now. And the truth is going to come out because the Lord is charging you. Now, if you're a good citizen and you're a good American, apologize for the crimes of your forefathers, for what they've done. All right? That's what you should do. And there's a way to do it. But you definitely should do it because that is what is righteous. Give me that precept again, Rob, and then I'm going to go to you in a minute, Halak.
Khan out of one. Khan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4 and verse 14. Right. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth.
Who is that talking about?
Salaki, sir, the oppressor.
Right, but who in that scripture? Who's talking about?
Cain. Specifically.
And Cain is the recorded what? I said it earlier. What is he known as? What? He's the first recorded what biblically?
Salaki, sir.
Murderer. Murderer.
We can say it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a liar.
Yeah. He's the first recorded Jason Voorhees.
Okay.
Let's just say that. Let's do that. Okay. He's the first recorded Jason Voorhees. Right. He's the first one recorded to unalive. He's the Jason Voorhees. He's the origin of it. His spirit is on the oppressor because in that very precept, it mentioned how he is a vagabond and he is a fugitive. He is going to run from his crime every single time. Now, if you want to say Black, Hispanic, and Native that we run from crimes, we don't run from a crime. Hell, we're already guilty of living one. We wake up in the morning getting ready to be arrested. And I'll prove it to you. This is how you know this scripture is not about us. every Black and Hispanic person on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok, what do you do when you drive past the police? What's the first thing you do? Y'all can comment in the thread. I know y'all know. I know y'all know. Sit tight. Bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to engage the room. I'm trying to bring some togetherness here. Trying to get that together. Trying to get that. What do we do, Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives? What do we do when we pass the police car, the officer in the car? What do we do? Sister says, slow down. I'll take that. What's the slow? Another somebody says, slow down. Mm-hmm. What do we do up here? What do we do with this? What's this? What do we do? Somebody said nothing. Not yet, Kaya. I want to teach people. I want to teach people. 10 to 2. She said 10 to 3. That's a little weird. That's all right. That's okay, sister. We just learned how to read. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sister. You all right? Yeah. I'll give it to y'all for time's sake, all right? We start looking in the mirror like this.
That's right.
We start looking in those mirrors, man, to see if somebody... we ain't even commit no crime. But we're already guilty of one. We're already guilty of it. So how can we be the vagabond and the fugitive if we did not commit a crime, yet we feel like we're running from one? We're running from the punishment that our oppressor has always given to us just for being us. That's it. However, when you mention their crimes, they start running because they actually have committed them. Give me that precept, Allah. It's on you now.
Kalawan Khan, sir. The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil.
Oh, yeah. Keep going.
Kalawan Khan. And the lust of your father ye will do.
Keep going.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. Your great grandfather made an agreement with the native indigenous people. Your great grandfather didn't honor that agreement. Your great grandfather decided to massacre our people. And then your great grandfather passed that lie on down to you, and passed that land on down to you, and passed that privilege on down to you, and so on and so forth and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. Right? The word devil just means deceiver.
Right.
That's what the word devil means. It means deceiver. Isn't it deceptive? Wouldn't I be a deceiver if I told people that I didn't do anything, even though I know I did? Wouldn't I be a deceiver if I decided to cover up my crime and say that it's a day about family? That's what a deceiver would do. A deceiver does that so that way he can throw the scent off of the dogs. He'll throw the scent off the dogs because that's what a deceiver would do. He'll throw you in another direction. So that way you won't figure out what he actually did. And as we're going through it tonight on TikTok, y'all can go check it out. They're in the chat, deceiving yet again, throwing the scent off of the dogs so that way they could be vagabonds and fugitives to run from the things that their great grandfathers did. Still want to celebrate Thanksgiving? No sweat. Give me traditions of man.
Lucky Adawan.
Go ahead, Halak.
If I may.
Yeah, you could.
That sounds like removing the teaching of slavery out of the public school systems.
Right, yeah. If y'all didn't hear my brother, they starting to not teach about slavery and pain. For those of you who are of my age bracket, you remember when they played Roots on TV? Anybody remember that? Remember when they played Roots? Woohoo! Remember that fun time that they did? They used to play Roots on TV. Guess what? For all of the white folks out there, right? I'm about to blow your mind with this. Watch this. Roots back then was considered a family film. It was considered a family movie that black people sat down in front of the TV and watched Roots. Halak, am I lying, Halak?
Sir, it was a marathon.
It was like a mini series. One right after we used to watch Roots like, damn, there's more? It's like every day it just kept going and going. You're like, God damn, there's more of this? There like ain't no end. Right? They used to show it every February, if I'm not mistaken, or around so-called Christmas time. I believe it's in February or around Christmas time. And it was a family film. And you would family time. You go in the living room and you're watching Roots. And you don't see that no more. Here's the interesting part. You know why they took it down? You know why Roots ain't airing no more? But yeah, A Christmas Story is. You're airing every goddamn year. Because the pain of watching Roots reminds us that we need to be together. That's why. That's why they took it down. You remember how you felt watching it? Remember going to school the next day? Your teacher, you look at the teacher like, oh, yo, it's you, yo. You. Kunta Kinte, he cut his foot off. They showed it. They showed the damn foot being cut off, man. Just imagine if they had a series about Native Indigenous people like Roots. Just imagine that, right? We can't forget no pain. You can't forget no pain like that, man.
Right.
And they took it off of TV, which goes to Halak's point that they try not to teach slavery anymore in schools. Yet they're teaching gender, whatever. I'm not sure what the correct term for it is. TikTok. Don't ban us yet. We ain't done. We got another 45 minutes. I might run a little bit over. You understand? Go ahead, Rod.
Salaki, sir. Have you heard of the show 1920 something on Paramount? It's the prequel to that show Yellowstone.
No, I haven't heard about it.
Oh, okay.
Was 1921 or 1920?
1920 something. I could find out. But
yeah,
on that show, the reason I brought that up is because on that show they have like in the storyline they're showing what the oppressors did to the Native American children at that time in their Catholic concentration camps, that they will steal them away from their families' homes and force them into this place, and the wickedness they would have them doing and going through in there. And they're actually showing it in that show.
Right. It is absolutely amazing, man. They show it. They depict it.
Right.
They show you. Yeah. You know, just like Roots. They showed you that.
Right.
That's painful to watch, man. That's painful to watch. And there's a new movie too. The one with somebody look up the title. I forget the title of it. It's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Just came out about the Osage, right? And they almost paint Leonardo DiCaprio like he's a good guy almost, which is what happens. It's whitewashing just on motion pictures, the same thing. You know, the Napoleon movie just came out. They missing pieces in that one. You would think that they would have it very accurate. Nope. They got comedy in the movie about Napoleon. There's comedy in the movie of Napoleon. Are you insane? Are we come on, man. What are we doing here? What's happening? That is the truth. They make light of it. It's funny. It's funny. Napoleon is a joke. You know, get it, Napoleon complex because he's short. It's a good time. War criminal, terrorist, you name it, tyrant, you name it. Give him whatever title that you would give Adolf, and that fits him. That's what's going to fit him. All right. Give me traditions of man. I'm gonna try to get it with y'all real fast. We're gonna show you guys that what you celebrating is not our tradition. It's traditions, is a tradition of man. Okay. Now, a lot of times when you hear those three words together, you go, well, y'all follow a man. We follow a righteous man. We follow Christ too. Make no mistake about that, right? Our orders come from the tippity top. They come from the Bible. You follow the traditions of man. Okay. These traditions, these feast days, somebody give me that too. And brothers on the conference call Cassiad and all the other officers help the brothers out too. All right. The other one is keep your feast days. Keep these feast days, I believe, for generation to generation. All right. But these traditions of man are your Thanksgiving, your Valentine's Day, your New Year's Eve. These are traditions of men, regular men that come together and devise these schemes, these pagan holidays for you to celebrate. Those are traditions of men. The Passover, Feast of First Fruits, Memorial, these are traditions of the Lord. This is what the Lord wants us to do. Now, if you want to do what man tells you to do, as far as like pagan holidays, go right ahead. You're not going to find any luck in that. That's right. Easter and Christmas too, sister. Damn right. You're not going to find any luck with that. But if you come down here and you get in the truth, you will find no fights, no arguments, nobody trying to sleep with somebody's woman. You find none of that here because we follow what the Lord told us to follow. These feast days are important to us, man. The Lord ain't with you on Thanksgiving. I know you sit there and you hold your head down, Lord Jesus, you want to pray over this turkey and yeah, bless it, Lord. How can he bless you for something that he didn't want you to do in the beginning, in the first place? Right. He don't want you to do it. That'll be like you unaliving somebody and they'd be like, thank you, Lord, for letting me get away with it. Because he knows your heart. That's the point. That's the unfortunate part about Thanksgiving. It is a tradition of man that was passed down generation to generation, keeping the chosen people separated from the Lord to honor pagan holidays. Now, for those of you that said you did read the Bible online, and there was a lot of y'all that said that. So you read the Bible, you believe in the Bible. Why aren't you celebrating the high holy days and feast days that are in the Bible? Here's the reason why. You don't celebrate them because it's not profitable. You don't want to serve the Lord. Serving the Lord is too hard, and it's not fun to you. Right. You understand? You rather have traditions of man when our traditions are in that book. Those are our traditions, man. That's Black history in that book. That's Black history. Now, why would somebody be going back to the deceiver point? They kept that away from us. Yeah. You kept it away from Black, Hispanic, and Native Indigenous people. You kept their history and their records. You kept all of that away from us. Why did you keep that away from us? Why? You kept that away from us because you know that if we learned the truth about who we are and who we were back then we will know exactly who you are and who you are today and who you were back then. That's right. That's why you kept it away from us. Just like a fugitive and a vagabond trying to hide and do some Hansel and Gretel type of joint, putting breadcrumbs over here and have us going this way when you ran this way. Right. Calling us African American, which is not even a nationality. It's the name of two continents. Calling us Native American, which is an insult. Calling us Hispanics, which most, if not all of the Hispanic tribes have last names of Spaniards and people from Portugal, right, which is the captivity that they resided in. You know you chosen because you don't even have your last name. That's a tradition of man too, make no mistake about it. Giving you somebody else's name and somebody else's title is a tradition of man, and we follow tradition. That's right. We've ignorantly followed those traditions. Thanksgiving, somebody's last name is Johnson. Black people with Irish last names. Hispanic brothers and sisters with a Portuguese last name. A Spaniard's last name. You look at an African, his last name is Mutombo. That's his last name, period. It ain't going to change. An Italian's last name is Spaghetti, whatever they name. I don't know. What is an Italian guy's last name? Anybody know? Yeah.
Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Right.
Get that brother a hand, because I ain't even think about that. It's like a pizzeria, right? Giovanni. There you go. Valeti. Whatever. It has a T-I at the end of it, right? They have their last name. An Asian has his last name is Wong, right. Tong, and Tong. They have their last name.
Right.
Black, Hispanic, and Native Indigenous people do not have their own last name.
Right.
They don't have a nationality. These are traditions of men. A tradition of a man to give another nation their name, their culture, and pass it down for us to celebrate. That's the tradition of man. And you honor that tradition by celebrating it, when you should dishonor it by not celebrating it.
Come.
You should totally look at Thanksgiving as what it is, which is a direct insult to every Native Indigenous person that was unalived. And have some honor for them. And hashtag never forget.
Right.
Hashtag never forget. Anybody got those precepts for me? Keep your feast days.
Okay.
You got that for me?
I got that.
All right. What you got, Rob?
Okay. I got Mark. The traditions.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me go to comments real fast. What's going on, everybody? It's not just against Italians. Okay, no sweat. Great job. Okay, no problem. All right, let's read some of these comments off real fast. All right. Why are you racist against Italians? I'm not. Next question. Ooh. The next question. I'm so sick of people like this. Okay, great. Take some NyQuil. Next, war. Next.
Right.
You're an American. No, we're not. Prove that I'm an American. You prove that I'm an American. Hold your scriptures, brothers. Hold them script. Let me address the comment section real fast. Prove that we're American. To the cat that said that, prove that I'm an American. You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'll give you another 5 seconds just to be nice. Can anybody in this room prove that we're an American? That was a trick question, obviously. All right, time's up. Go ahead, Mawasar.
If we was Americans, the so-called black Natives, American Indians, we wouldn't be getting Hispanics. We wouldn't be getting killed. You know, brothers and sisters, our children wouldn't be locked up in cages at the border. So how was we Americans?
All right, so the cat responded back, and this was his epic response. His response was, prove that you're not. Okay, here's how I'm going to prove. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm assuming that you're saying because I was born here, I'm an American. Is that fair to say? I'll wait for your answer. It's a simple yes or no. And I'm sure you're going to say yes. Right? Because I was born here, because blacks, Hispanics, and Native, because we're born here, we're American. Yes or no? And I'm going to prove to you that we're not. Just by a simple question. He said pretty much. He said pretty much. Right. Here's my question to prove my point. If I'm born in Asia, am I Asian? Kaya?
No, you're not of the.
That wasn't for you, but it was for him.
Ethnicity of the people there,
right?
Where you are Asian by citizenship,
right?
Like you're American by citizenship.
If I have a child with a black woman, and that child is born in Russia, let's not even do Asia. Let's go Russia. Is that child Russian, or is being Russian a nationality? Or hell, is being Italian a nationality?
Right.
Is being Asian, and just to make it more clear for you. So he says, so I'm not American, I'm British. Great. Congratulations. I just proved your point, dum-dum.
Right.
That's how you know we're not American. Just because you're born here don't make you that. An Asian is born here. What do they say he is? They don't call him an American. They call him an Asian because that's his nationality. What is a black person's nationality? You don't know that. What is a Hispanic person's nationality? Not something that was given to us. He's Asian. He's an Asian American. Asian. So what if he's Asian American? What am I? American American? What the hell am I? Latin American. Latin American. Give me a break.
Right.
Again, nobody's answering my question. If I'm born in Asia, what the hell am I? Let's keep it there. Join us on this TikTok page, man. Join us on TikTok, man. This is a lot. If I'm born in Asia, am I Asian? Yes or no? And if you say yes, tell me how I'm born Asian. How am I an Asian? They can't. Go ahead. I know you want to say something.
MMA fighter Israel Adesanya. He is Nigerian, but he was born in China.
Oh yeah.
He always said Chinese.
Yeah. Somebody find an Italian guy born in China, and then if they're going to call him Chinese. If an Italian guy is born in China, what is he? China Italian? What is he? Big Trouble Little China? What is he? I don't know what he is. Somebody said, "Who cares really?" We care. The Lord cares. We care. The people who don't know what their nationality, they care. We tired of living with traditions of man. We want to follow the traditions of the Lord.
Right.
Precept. Go ahead, Rob.
God. This is the book of Mark, chapter 7, and I'll start at verse 7. Howbeit vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandment of God, ye hold the tradition of men.
You lay those commandments of God. You lay them aside for the traditions of men.
Right.
Which is what you're going to celebrate on Thursday.
Right.
The Lord said he despises your feast day.
Right.
If the Lord said he despises your feast day, why would you think that he is for the feast day?
Right.
Why do you think he's even in the room present when you're praying, which we'll go to next? These are traditions of man. We don't follow traditions of man because the history and the tradition of a man, specifically the oppressor who is the deceiver, has been lying to us. If we're going to pretend like that ain't the thing that exists, then somebody got to prove me wrong, man. Prove me wrong on TikTok. Prove me wrong. Who is the only nation of people that had their lineage and their history stripped? Who was the only people that had their culture taken away from them? Who was the only group of people on the planet that had their last names removed to be replaced by oppressors' last names? Now, I gave y'all a couple of clues earlier. The African man has his last name, his tradition, and I could prove that they have their tradition. If you go on TikTok right now and type in African dance, you'll see the Ethiopian, they doing this little dance right here, and they kicking their foot up and slamming it on the ground, and they got their breast out. They keep their tradition. They're keeping it. They're not following traditions of man. That is their tradition.
Right.
All right. If you go to Asia, they got some type of tradition called National Mop Day or Broom Day. They walk down the street with I don't know what the hell it is. It ain't our tradition.
Right.
No.
They kept their tradition. They kept it.
Right.
Italian people, they got their tradition. The Arabic man has their tradition. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indigenous people, what the hell are our traditions? It ain't Thanksgiving because that was given to us with no thanks.
Oh.
You understand? What is our tradition? What is our tradition? National Chicken Day? Juneteenth? Another thing that was given to us, traditions of man. That has no. Who the hell cares about that? How is that helping us? But we put down the laws and the traditions that the Lord told us. That's why we got punished in the first place. Why anytime we do that, we get punished.
Right.
It's going to happen in your household on Thursday. You'll see it. What's that movie? Big Mama's House or whatever the hell that was. Soul Food. That's the one. Same concept. Somebody's going to be banging your cousin upstairs. You're going to walk in on it, sneaking off to some little stupid bedroom somewhere to get a quickie. Everybody know what that's like, right? Sneaking off to that little bedroom with the family member or the cousin's husband or wife that you had a crush on. Bunch of nastiness and filth go on that day. Come in here during the feast days. We got one coming up. What is it? December the 7th? We got a feast day coming up give it up for the Lord too. December the 7th. We got the Feast of Hanukkah that's coming up on December the 7th. Come on down here if you're in the Atlanta area. Come on down here to the school to see what a Lord's feast day and high holy day really looks like. Come see what it looks like. For real. It's turkey. It'll be turkey here. I guess if the sisters decide. And to somebody's point, yeah, our sisters cook too. They cook on the Sabbath day, which is on Saturday. Give the sisters a hand, please.
No,
the sisters cook. They cook. So what's the excuse? You want to follow traditions of man. Give me that again from the top, Rob.
Khan, I don't want Khan. This is the book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 7.
Yeah.
Salah.
No, you could take your time, brother. We good.
Chapter 7 and verse 7. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandment of God, ye hold the tradition of men.
Go to that first part. Give me that first part again, real fast.
Howbeit in vain do they worship me.
Stop it right there. What does that mean? In vain do they worship me. What does the word vain mean?
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead, Locke.
Meaning, they so-called worship to the Most High is a waste of time.
Right. Good job. For nothing. Yeah. Fruitlessly. For nothing. For absolutely nothing. So you'll sit around at that table, right, giving thanks to the Lord, using his name in vain. And I don't mean that lightly. I'm not, because his name is Yahweh. His name is not God. God is a title. It's like father. It's like dad. Right. But you're worshiping him in vain. Right? But you're following the commandments of who? Men, it says?
Khan, I don't want Khan.
Go ahead, read it.
Khan. Salaki. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrine the commandment of men.
They have taught us this as doctrine, the commandments of men. What is the commandment of men? Commandment is something that you follow. Right? It's something that you follow on a certain day. Right? As far as these feast days, to keep it in context, right? Our oppressor gave us a day based off of a crime and genocide and told us to worship it and told us that it's about the Lord and it's about family. And we worship it, and we worship the Lord in vain because of the tradition that these guys, we keep it as law. Like right now in the chat, if y'all go here, right now in the chat, Thanksgiving is law to most of these people, man. It's law. And that goes to show you how powerful the oppressor is, man, because if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, they think we're breaking some type of a law. Because God forbid you say, hey, man, don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Everybody, like right now, goes into uproar. Oh, what? Oh, no. What do you mean? You're not celebrating? What? Why not? Why are you not celebrating? Come on, man. Because it's law. To the lawless, it's law to them. They make it a commandment. For you to serve them and to feed and give your family turkeys and all this other crap, and your thanks is really going to them. It ain't going to the Lord. It's going to them. Thank you, oppressor, for giving me a turkey and giving me the day off, because he made it law. How do you know he made it a commandment? Because you got the day off. You got the day off. That's power, ain't it? To give the whole goddamn country the day off? It's a commandment to them, man. I'm native indigenous, right? Now, I'll tell you a quick story just to be funny. I got clipped from a job one time because I didn't want to celebrate Thanksgiving. When asked why, because if you say you don't, the first thing people go, "Oh, why not, man?" Look at how awkward it is now. You feel that? They feel that? Like, feel that? They go, "Well, why?" It's about family. I said, because I'm native indigenous. And it is an absolute insult to my people. If I celebrated 9/11 and told you why you're not celebrating it, you should feel some type of way, right? And they looked at me like, "Wow, what? You said you got the nerve to say that?" And of course, they let me go, you know, like on Black Friday or whatever. Well, I don't know. Who cares? It don't matter, right? But the point is, it's law. It's a commandment for them, which is why when you don't honor their commandment, they don't want they come in this chat and go, "Oh man, you trying to separate us, man."
Sir.
You trying to separate us, man. Hey,
Right.
yo, what's up with that, man? Why you teaching hate? Teaching love, man. This is what love looks like, man. This is what tough love looks like, man.
Come.
Keep going with that, Rob.
Come, sir. For laying aside the commandment of God, ye hold the tradition of men.
You lay down these feast days. You lay down wanting to know what your true identity is, your nationality, your heritage, and your culture, and things that the Lord told us to keep. You lay that all down. You lay it all down. And you hold high, with high reverence, you hold up Thanksgiving. Guess what? I'm about to blow your mind. Does anybody know the origin of Passover? What Passover is about? Rob, you know, right? What is Passover about?
Celebrating the
conquering.
Okay, the one. Celebrating the conquering of the Egyptians by the unaliving of all of their firstborn.
Right. Most High in Christ, get that brother a hand, man. Give him a hand. The Passover is the celebration and the honoring for what the Lord did for us with slaying our, at that time, oppressor, which was the Egyptian, the Hamites in the Bible. Now, if you're going to go celebrate Thanksgiving, why not celebrate the Passover? Why not? One was done out of righteousness, and one was done by the hands of the Lord, and the other one is done by the hands of man. But yet you choose to celebrate this one.
Right.
You can get the day over. You can get the day off for Passover too. You can get the day off. We always do. But you rather celebrate this one because you would lay down aside those commandments of God to celebrate the traditions of men. That's the reason why you're doing it. All right. Is there any more on that, Rob? Okay, no sweat. Keep your feast days. You got that? Somebody got that one for me? Yeah. Yeah, keep your feast days. I believe it mentions the generations in there. Okay, that's the one I want. And listen up, guys, because this is very important for y'all to know online. Okay? Now that you know you celebrate the traditions of men, I'm going to give you the scripture that the Lord gave us these feast days for us to celebrate. This is our tradition. For generation to generation to generations. Go ahead, Rob, nice and loud.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 14. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it
Mhm.
a feast to the Lord throughout your generation.
Throughout your what?
Your generation.
Throughout your what?
Your generation.
Throughout your generations. Your generation is a long time.
Come on.
Why are you not celebrating the Passover?
Right.
Why are you not doing that? There's a whole bunch of other scriptures about our feast days, man. And that's the one I wanted specifically because it mentions the generations forever. Your generations, they just keep going and going and going. That's the tradition of the Lord, not Thanksgiving.
Right.
Come on, please.
Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance.
By what?
An ordinance.
By a what?
Ordinance.
Anybody know what an ordinance is on TikTok? Does anybody know what an ordinance is? We in America.
Right.
You should know what an ordinance is, especially you black people. You know what an ordinance is. Go ahead and look it up. Feast days are throughout the generations. You right about that. Yeah, forever.
Forever.
Forever. Forever. Never ever. These are our traditions. These are our traditions.
That's right.
You have to honor those forever, but you chose the one that was given to you by smooth words.
Right.
Smooth words and game. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What you doing for this Thanksgiving? Because Thanksgiving is about family. And whose family?
Right.
Whose family is it about? That's what I'll be wanting to know. Whose family is Thanksgiving about? Because to be honest with you, and I'm going to be frank about this, if Thanksgiving is about Black, Hispanic, and Native Indigenous families, you know the one thing that we wouldn't have on that table? Turkey. It would be a damn chicken on that table, man. It would be a chicken up there, man. There's a dry turkey on the table. And I ain't ever know so many black people ate cranberry sauce. I still don't know what the hell it is. I still don't know what it is. Cranberry sauce. And if you got a job, some white lady named Judy is going to bring a potato salad with pecans in it and raisins. Who the hell is this what family? Because there were two families a part of that first feast. One of them was slaughtered, and the other one lived to walk around and reap the land and the benefits. So whose family are we celebrating?
Right.
Whose family are we celebrating? Which is spiritually why we fight at these damn things anyway. That's why we fight there. That's why we have the fight, because the spirit of that day is about hate. It's about hate. You know who doesn't fight on that day? The person whose family is actually for. Look up any holiday Thanksgiving movie, and they just laughing, talking about work and how good things are. I'm talking about white people, of course. Make no mistake about it. And they having a good time.
Yeah.
They having a good time, and they eating turkey and laughing about Uncle Joe and whoever the hell else that they talking about, and talking about their work and how they got a raise and how, you know, that's what they talk about, because they're talking about their family. When we celebrate the Passover, we're talking about our family, and they're not invited to that. They're not invited because it's not about their family. It's about our family. And that in it and of itself is the whole point. Stop celebrating traditions of man, Black man, woman, Hispanic man, woman, Native Indigenous man, woman. Honor your culture. You are the salt of the earth for a reason, and you choose to use that salt that you have to put flavor to some dry ass potato salad with pecans in it. You chose to go and use that salt to celebrate somebody who doesn't have flavor. And the same thing goes for Christmas too, which is why around this time, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indigenous people are making Thanksgiving popular. How do we do it? We remixing. Patti LaBelle got a goddamn what's that pot? She had that sweet potato pie with somebody find what's that lady name that said the N-word? That white lady that cooks. What's her name? Gloria Dean and Jimmy Dean. What's her name?
Martha Stewart.
No, her too. But what's the other one? It's another lady. She said the N-word. Jimmy Dean or whatever her name is. Something Dean.
Paula Dean.
Paula Dean. There you go. Did she have a damn sweet potato pie out? Anybody find her sweet potato pie popping at Walmart in 2015 when it was popular? Paula Dean. Anybody seen that on the shelf? I don't think so. We make Thanksgiving fun, man. We make it pop, which is what we do. We the Israelites, we the Lord's chosen people, man. We make everything better, man.
That's right.
Because before that, it was bland. Just like that food that they make, man. Just like that food they make. But to prove to you, before I get about it, to prove to you, because I said a lot. We said a lot here tonight. We told you about the tribe of Gad. Okay, that was in Genesis 49 and 19, about how Gad was overtaken by a troop, which they were. I showed you the book that contains that knowledge about us in here. It said we came from the east, a powerful and heavy book that you should definitely go out and get and make reviews about it and tag us in it, man. Tag us in it. All right. We spreading knowledge because somebody gave me a history book when I was 5 and told me that Thanksgiving was about a feast. And I learned years later that it wasn't. And in that Bible, I learned that it wasn't. So I'm only doing the right thing by giving my generation and generation and generation and generation the knowledge that I got from our history book. That's what I'm doing. And that's what we do. And if you have a problem with that, that's fine. But it will not stop us from doing our job. It won't. You can try it, but it won't. And you could be in the comments and you could try to whitewash this damn TikTok live. That's what you're doing. You can't whitewash this, man. This is so black. Man, if you tried to whitewash it, you know what's underneath? More black. And you should absolutely be cool with that because you've whitewashed it for too long, man. I'm blackwashing it, man. We back out here, man. He said, dude, you are the woke Uncle Leather. That's great. You saw the comment, right?
I just read that.
Yeah, I ain't got time to the woke. Yeah, the woke Uncle. Uncle that speak the truth, man. Give me Amos 5 and 30, man.
God, I don't want God.
That's the Amos 5.
You want that hate piece?
Yeah. I think it's 5 and 21 or 5. Yeah, 5. Yeah. We're gonna prove to you that the Lord ain't with you on that day, man. We're gonna prove to you. We're gonna prove to you that he ain't even with it. So before you go ahead and bless that food, dig this too. Deuteronomy 8 and 10. You don't even know how to pray. Hey, Halak, give me Deuteronomy 8 and 10. You know, it is a tradition of man for you to pray before the food, right?
Right.
That's tradition of man, right? So you pray. I'm gonna blow your mind tonight, TikTok. I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm going to do it. Under commanding General Yohana, I'm going to do it. You pray. I'm going to prove to you that you follow tradition of man. Just by the prayer alone. Any one of y'all online, go ahead and get Deuteronomy 8 and 10. Halak, you hold that. Give me this right here, Raib.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
I hate,
I
despise your feast days.
Read it again.
I hate.
Yep.
I despise your feast days.
Read it one more time.
I hate. I despise your feast days.
Your Easter, your Thanksgiving, your any day, your June, every day that you decide to get to your Christmas, all your feast days. And the Lord said, He said, I hate and despise your feast days. Those are the traditions of men that I'm talking about.
That's right.
Now, why if this ain't about Thanksgiving? Then he would be totally cool with it. He said your feast days. He didn't say his own.
Right.
They're yours. It is a reason why he said yours. The book and chapter, we got you right here. Who said that? I got you.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, what book and chapter? Amos 5 and 21. Yeah. The book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. You can read along. It's fine. Read it again, Rob.
Con, wine. Con. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21.
Go ahead.
I hate, I despise your feast days.
I despise your feast days.
Right.
Plural with an S. Because you get together on every damn feast day that this damn place in this kingdom has for you and has for us and eat. This is only, we get punished for doing things like this. The most crime happens to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indigenous people on these days. Because we're the ones that are supposed to not be doing it. The scriptures say, envy not thy oppressor and choose none of his ways.
Right.
The scripture says that. That's in the Bible.
Right.
Envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. You envy him when you want to celebrate what he's celebrating. You envy like, oh, he look like he's having a good time. And I just want, that's why a lot of y'all chase money, because you envy the money that he has and you want it too. And you do the same exact thing as it pertains to the feast days. He looks like he's having fun, so I want to have fun too. What is he doing that looks like fun? And I'm gonna do it. Guess what? You're gonna get locked up. At the end of the night, you getting locked up. He's not getting locked up. Get it through your mind, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indigenous man and woman. Get it through your mind that those feast days that are appointed to you through the ways of traditions of men are not for you. And let me tone it down a little bit. Let me say it real clear. So that way, I'm not charged with aggression, which is fine, because the scripture says, be ye angry and sin not. Let me say it calm, and we bring it down here, because a lot of times you got to come down here. I'm going to come down. I'm about the boys to men this. I'm about to R&B this. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indigenous man, woman, and child. The feast days that you celebrate are not yours. And the Lord absolutely 100% despises those feast days, which is why it's in the Bible, which is why we get punished for celebrating these things, and which is why, and this is the most important reason why, right? Which is why the minute you don't celebrate it, the person who ordained you to celebrate it looks at you as if something's wrong with you.
Right.
Now, if you don't believe me, go to your job and tell them that you didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, and watch how everybody looks at you. Watch how everybody looks at you. They're going to look at you like you have done something wrong. They're going to look at you like you committed a crime. That's how they're going to look at you. They're going to look at you and go, man, that's messed up. Why didn't you do? Why? Because the Lord is against it. That's why. I'm not going to do the thing that my father told me not to do. And if you can pull a scripture somewhere that says for us to do the thing that he told us not to do, then we don't have nothing to talk about. But if you can't find it, hit me in the inbox. I'll find out what city you're in, and you could join classes immediately to be on the righteous side of the word right. Because that's where we need to be. We are the most oppressed people on the planet. We are locked in cages, put on reservations, and put in ghettos, celebrating a day that has absolutely nothing to do with us under the guise of it being for family, when we absolutely will hate our families on that day, is absolutely absurd. But there's a solution to the problem. Maybe not do it. Maybe not do it. We all know the track record of Thanksgiving and the history of it. We know what happened. But just like you wouldn't celebrate the feast of 9/11, why would you celebrate Thanksgiving? Somebody said poor victim. Yeah, I know. That's the fugitive. I was running. Oh, poor victim. Poor victim. You know the slave master used to tell a slave that too. You know that, right? Yeah. So it's only right. It's only right that you keep the what? Tradition. That's right. It's only right that you keep the tradition of saying things like that because your grandfather said it to my people.
Right.
So, poor you. And now you're saying it.
Like father, like son.
Like father, like son. Damn right. Get that brother a hand for that. I like that. Like father, like son. You can't help. It's in your DNA. It's in your DNA to say that. Do you tell the so-called Jewish man, poor victim, when he wants you to remember the Holocaust? Answer me that. Huh? Or remembering Pearl Harbor, or better yet, remembering Memorial Day. You go, hey, you go down to the VA, man. Poor victim. Funny how that works. Is more on that precept?
You want the rest of Amos?
Yeah, let me get the rest of that.
The book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21.
Right.
I hate. I despise your feast days.
Strong words. Strong words. Keep going.
And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
He ain't smelling it. You know how the rock said he smell what you're cooking? The Lord ain't smelling it.
Right.
He ain't even there.
Right.
He ain't even there. I'll prove it to you. Give me even his prayers are an abomination. I think it's in Proverbs. He not even there. He's not there.
Right.
He's not smelling in that little turkey, that little butter ball that you cook for him. He not there to smell it. He not in the room. He not present. He didn't even give you that.
Right.
You can go to go. Oh yes. You think he isn't? No, the Lord ain't there. He is not there at all.
Come.
You understand? And you think he's there, but I'm gonna show you he's not there. And I'm gonna show you that you celebrate traditions of man. Halak, give me Deuteronomy 8 and 10. You got it?
Come, sir.
Now you guys pray before the meal, right? Because of what? Tradition. That's the word of the day. Tradition.
Right.
Deuteronomy 8 and 10. Get it, Halak.
Come, sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8 and verse 10. When thou hast eaten and are full.
When thou hast eaten and they are full. And what? Say it again, Slagir.
Come. When thou hast eaten and art full.
When thou hast eaten and art full. So that means when you eat and you're full, go ahead.
Then thou shalt bless the Lord thy God.
Then shall you do what?
Thou shalt bless the Lord thy God.
Sounds like you got to pray after the meal, right? Anybody disagree with that? No. Sounds like you got to pray after you eat. Here's the kicker. You pray before you eat. You know why? Because you honor the traditions of man. And you put aside the traditions of the Lord because that is in the Bible. That's the book of Deuteronomy 8 and 10. For you're supposed to pray after you eat. Bless the Lord after, give that thanks after you eat. But nobody taught you that up until tonight. So what are you going to do on Thursday? Hopefully you don't celebrate no damn Thanksgiving. But now that you know that the Lord is not for it, Amos 5 and 21, and that you're supposed to pray after the meal anyway, in Deuteronomy 8 and 10, what are you going to do now moving forward? Since some real American said earlier, we need to forget about it and move forward. This is how we move forward. This is how you move forward. Because you didn't know. Now that you know, you should be able to move forward happily, right? You should be able to move forward now. You're going to pray after that meal. And I know some of you are going to celebrate Thanksgiving anyway, and you're going to pray after that meal because I said Deuteronomy 8 and 10. But guess what? Your prayers are not even going to be heard because you're still celebrating Thanksgiving. Rob, you got it for me?
Come.
Go ahead and get it.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 9.
Proverbs 28:9. Nice and loud, brother.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law.
Stop right there. We told you what the law was. We're telling you not to celebrate those feast days the Lord despises and hates your feast days. He told you to keep your feast days for your generation forever and forever. Okay? Now, you're going to still pray, but you turned your ear away from the law tonight. We gave you the law from the Bible. We gave you the law from the Bible, and you're going to turn your ear away from it, and you're going to go to that table and go, yeah, Lord, and la, la, la. Go ahead.
Even his prayer shall be abomination.
Even your prayer will be an abomination. Even the prayer. Even the prayer. So you're turning your ear away from the law now. You're going, oh, man, get out of here, man. And you're going to go celebrate the traditions of men and go eat and pray before traditions of men. And you're going to pray, and the Lord is not going to hear it because your prayer is an abomination to the Lord. That is in the Bible. That's in the Bible. Now, I got y'all recorded saying that you absolutely believe in the Bible and you believe in it and you believe in God and all of that stuff. Now, somebody asked me earlier, what do we do moving forward? Here's what we do moving forward. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, and woman and child. Here's what we do moving forward. Maybe not live in the past anymore. Somebody said it earlier today, but I'm turning it around the way it's supposed to be. We have to stop living in the past. Thanksgiving is a thing of old. It has nothing to do with us. That's what we got to do. And in order to move forward, you have to recognize what is in the past should be in the past. Leave it behind you. Now that you know it's unlawful and you know that the Lord is against it and you know how he feels about it and you know now how to pray, when to do it, what to do, our feast days, they're here. Now, what do you do moving forward? That's how you get over the past. You can't get over the past still living in the past.
Right.
When white folks use that against us, they're talking about the pain. Oh, you need to get over it. You know how we get over it? We get over it by teaching our people that we are the most special people and the chosen people on the planet.
That's right.
That's how we get over it. That's how we get over it. But you don't want us to teach that because that's division. And you are absolutely right. But we have already been divided. We are the chosen people, for God's sakes. We're divided by birth. We are divided anyway. We on a whole nother playing field. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. We're on a whole nother playing field. The best boxers, the best track stars, the best cooks, the best dancers. Man, listen, they put a black dude in Dancing with the Stars, man. Good night. We the best at everything. We on YouTube, right? I should be Kaylin on YouTube. Every day we post a Black History fact inside of the discussion section, right, for the community, right? And it's all of these inventions that you never knew that Black people created. That our oppressor takes the credit, gets all the credit for. The hairbrush and the very thing that you use in your bathroom for your toilet, the toilet paper roll. Black people. The oppressor hasn't created anything, but yet they reap the benefits off of our salt. And they reap the benefits off of our style. And they steal it because they're a vagabond and they're a fugitive. They steal the land. They steal our ideas. They steal our style. They steal everything. Because we're the greatest people on the planet. And in order to keep us divided, right, you got to keep lying to us. But in the ISUPK under Command Junior Hana, we tell our people the truth that you don't want us to know to bring us together. Because being together is better than us being together with you. Yeah. It is absolutely 100% better. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6.
Khan, sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Yeah.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Listen, we are a holy people. And this is in the book of Deuteronomy too. All right. Let's let you know. This whole Bible is about the Israelites. We are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The word holy means separate. We are separate. divided from everybody else. Salt of the earth. We already divided. We already there. Blame the Lord for that division. Blame him. It's like that for a reason. There's division within life. There's Republicans, there's Democrats, there's conservative. There's division there on the political scale. There's division inside of a school system. Who's on this varsity level? Who's on JV? There's division there. There are categories for these people.
That's right.
There's subsections. There's all types of division all over the place. Somebody has to be higher. Somebody has to be lower. Even in the race, somebody's winning the race all the time. Somebody's going to come in number one and you second or third. There's division between who is the best and who is the worst. And historically, we have been proven to be the absolute best at everything that we do. At everything that we do. Now, prove me wrong.
That's right.
In any oppressor in the comment section, it's not an attack. This is truth. This is knowledge. Tell us what you're good at. Tell us what you've done, what salt you have, what flavor you have. And I can guarantee you, I can point to where you stole it from. Vagabond, fugitive, rock and roll, not yours. Rap, not yours. I could keep going. I could do this all day. I can do it all damn day. You could point to a comic book, Captain America, but who the hell cares about that? Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares. You understand? And that's the whole point. We're not doing traditions of men anymore. We're not going to do that. That's in the past. So for you Black, Hispanic, and Native American man, woman, and child, leave that bloody past in the past. It is time to move forward. And that's the way you do it. All right? And with that, pass the class off the priest and officer and the Pashkaya.
These are RSK security announcements. We are the RSK start on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they are limited for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My Ishra, that means 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department of teacher. Priest bond, free all for priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever like you like to give. The next Holy Convocation is going to be the feast of a Hanukkah. That's going to be on the 25th day of the 9th month. It's going to be in the space of 8 days. The first day will be December 7th, Thursday, sundown. You also can find in the book of 1 Maccabee, chapter 4, verse 52 to 61. Remind Akim and Wakim to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trip in the school, start wearing a black boot, shirt, pant, headband, or scarf with that, give a walker salute to the teacher, men as well. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Rock. Y'all by Shimon Shah brother thumb.
Y'all by Shimon Shah brother thumb.
Well, I just say in Hebrew, may the Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you. Y'all just taught me hands down. We're going to give one curse salute to the sisters online. Men Israel. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Rock. Yahweh Shema Elatham by Shem Yahushai. Well, I just said to the sisters online, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Y'all have taught me hands down, class with me.
That's right.
That's your quiet, Padawan.
Ain't no sweat.